Hi, my name is Chloe. I'm from RIOT magazine. This is Louis from the Dollyrots.
How's it going?
So this is a little bit of an obvious question, I suppose, and maybe people once or twice may have asked it before, but I'm interested in the name the Dollyrots and where it's come from and what it means.
Honestly, it's one of those things where you come up with a band name when you're 17 years old, and then you just have to stick with it. And when we were that age, we really loved Bikini Kill, and we also loved 60s girl groups like the Ronettes and the Crystals and stuff. So we liked the idea of the somethings, but we also liked that juxtaposition, sort of two opposite words thing. And at the time, her voice was super high pitched, she sounded like she was 8 years old or something.
Yeah.
And then our drummer was a death metal drummer. And so it was let's take a super nasty word and a super cute word and just put it together. And yeah, so we put a bunch of words in a hat and then picked two. And yeah, it was either going to be the Dollyrots or the Bubble Guns.
That would have been quite funny as well.
Or Danger Kitty.
Danger Kitty, that would have been
better?
quite... So you said you like Bikini Kill and
Yeah.
other bands like that.
Yeah.
I was really because I really like your music. That's why I'm talking to you today. So when I was listening to it, in the punk kind of scene, everything's very fuck you, and your music I feel is more fuck yeah, and having something nicer, whilst obviously there's the punk side and the rebellion side, but it's also very fun musically.
Well, we our influences are fun punk, it was never aggressive. It's Ramones.
Yeah.
It's even Sex Pistols, if you look at old school punk, they were just taking the piss out of all that stuff and kind of having fun with it. Nirvana was always a humorous band, they were always making fun of the fact that they
satire, yeah.
So we've always thought that okay, let's not take ourselves too seriously. I like some aggressive music, everyone likes aggressive music, but our personalities aren't we would be faking it if we were making hard edge music,
It's
so we just
true.
figure the best expression is your own expression, and so so it just kind of filters down, people like it more when you're honest.
Yeah, you can really feel and then see in your videos and all the bits that you're just very fun as a band.
I hope so.
And then with that, how do you think that places you in today's music scene?
Oh, it doesn't place us at all. We don't belong anywhere, but that's what I kind of like is we have our own little niche, and we'll go out in public and you'll see people come up and be oh my god, your band or whatever, but then 90% of the time you can feel totally anonymous, because the people that like our music are super into it, and then the people that but then there's a bunch of people that don't know. But then you always feel you're making new fans,
Yeah.
If we had become a huge band, then we would maybe be feeling like our fans were dwindling. But on the other hand, we always feel everything's just growing, it's always been growing. So we like to have our own little niche. It's cool, we're comfortable there.
Today you're playing on the Shira Girl stage.
Yeah.
Very cool, firstly, and secondly, what's your opinion on having a stage for women?
I think that it's good insofar that if that stage wasn't there, then those female bands wouldn't be represented, right? I don't think that there are enough female bands represented in any festivals, right? And I think that really it shouldn't be a thing where the females are over here and the guys are over here, right? But if it's necessary, then it's good that it's there, right?
Yeah.
I wish I saw more girl bands on festival dates. I wish I saw. I mean, there are awesome female fronted bands out there.
Yeah.
L7's back together. Bad Cop's amazing. You know, there's a ton of awesome female bands, but I think they're still in the minority, and we're happy to represent. So I mean, we'll do whatever we can to lift other bands with chicks up.
Yeah.
It's important.
It is important. Your band's been going for a while. It's been going, 6 albums?
Yeah.
And
I think
18 years?
a long time. Since 2001. So
a while.
Yeah, we're almost 18 years old. Yeah.
Almost in the UK, able to drink as a band. There you go.
Oh yeah, is that no? In the US it's 21.
Yeah.
So we're not legal.
One day
we're
soon.
legal. I don't know.
But so like with the changing industry, how do you feel about like rising talent and the changes and developments in the music industry and music?
I feel like music's like developing in a way where there's less genre specific stuff. Like it's just like all the genres are like mixing, and it's not really like you ask anybody under age like 18 like what they listen to, and it's just like a mishmash or whatever. Like even like alternative rock is like it's got electronic elements and hip hop, like all the music's like blending together, and like that's fine. But I also feel like relying on computers and not like, I don't know, like organic instruments is kind of a bummer. I feel like maybe there'll be a time where expression through like humans is like the main thing. Whereas right now I think it's just like expression through humans operating computers.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's a beat. And it's like, all right, well you just program that thing like a, whatever. Like it's like video game music. It's like, all right, but whatever. I mean, there's a place for everything, so I'm not gonna be down on whatever. I like some like program music, Yeah. I just wish there was more attention given to like guitar and bass and drum music, like just raw music.
It's good because, I mean, with computers now and like a lot of electronic technology.
Electronical is a way better word than.
Yeah, I'm rewriting the dictionary as we speak. With all this like new technology, I guess now anyone can be a musician. Then, well, I mean, technically.
And I think part of being a musician is being willing to embarrass yourself and humiliate yourself and put yourself out there and like test your limits and test your boundaries and make yourself overcome stuff. And if you're just hiding behind a screen, like and like a persona that you create online, then you're not doing that, and it doesn't challenge. There's nothing challenging. There's nothing scary about it.
Yeah.
Like I like music that's scary, you know, like, and no, I don't mean scary like spooky music.
But like,
I don't mean like gothic. I just mean like I like music that sounds like the person that's making it is a little bit scared of what they're doing.
Yeah, and taking risks.
Yeah,
it's all really fun.
Exactly.
It's all fun to take risks.
Exactly.
So then I guess like whilst you're on tour and like being a musician and just like for all these years, it's just about just been growing and learning new things and just learning to just go with it, I guess.
Yeah, well, it's like the best part is just like meeting people and becoming more comfortable around people. And like the more people that you meet, the better person you become because you're more able to relate to people. It's like I can walk into basically any situation now and like have a conversation.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I'm from Idaho. Oh, yeah? I've been to Idaho. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm from Manchester. Oh, yeah? I've been to Manchester. Or, you know what I mean?
It's like, it's connections.
You just have this, like, the world becomes smaller. And, like, that's the coolest part about it, honestly.
Yeah. That would be so cool just to tour the world.
Just go
one
on
day.
tour. Go.
I'm going on tour. It's happening.
Go be with, like, go... like hop on like a bus with a band and be like, I'll just like do your merch.
Yeah, please.
I mean? Or like whatever.
Yeah, I'll go start asking. I'll go around the walk to people and be like, hey.
Bands are like pirates. They'll just take you on sometimes and just be like, all right, I guess you're gonna be our tour manager or something. We'll just like, I mean, we always have like tour nannies with us. Bands are always filling like positions with like their crew and like, I don't know. If you want to be in music, just go find a band and just go bug them until they'll take you on tour. It happens all the time.
Good advice.
Dude. It's really, honestly.
You guys have a new video out.
Yeah.
Fairly recently.
Yeah.
Mermaid.
Yeah.
Very cool, very fun. What's next for you guys? What's happening?
Oh God, like we got a bunch of stuff happening. We're doing these dates. We're doing some East Coast US dates. We're doing some UK and Europe dates that we can't announce yet, but they're happening in the fall. Or you guys say the autumn, right?
Yeah, in autumn, yeah.
In the fall. And then Kelly, our singer Kelly, is doing a duets album with Jarrett from Bowling for Soup.
Oh, cool.
And they're going to launch that in the next month or two, and it's like a full-blown album. And so, so they're doing like because they had a song on a comp that we all did together called Love You, Love You, Love You, and that song was just killer, and we all played it live together, and it was rad. And so that just kind of grew into this thing where she's doing it. They did a full-blown, it's already written, like we already had a bunch of writing sessions, and so that's happening. So Kelly Jarrett album, Dollyrots tours, and in the US, then Dollyrots tour UK, and then we'll probably end up doing like a Dollyrots like EP later this year or whatever to just have at the tour.
So it's all happening.
Dude,
it's all happening.
Don't stop, won't stop, man. We never stop. Like, can't stop moving. Otherwise, like, you'll just get run over.
Yeah, the industry is tough.
It is. I mean, but whatever. It's fun too.
Yeah, it wouldn't be as like, I guess, fun and exciting if it was easy, you know?
Yeah, because you'd just be like bored. You'd just be at home behind a screen making beats.
Yeah, and never going anywhere. There's shade out there for everyone. Thank you so much.
You got it.
That was awesome.
You were fun. Rad. Cool.
This is Chloe from Riot, signing out.
Bye.